Coming up in today's video, we visit Universal Studios Florida for the last day of a beloved in-park character. There's a brand new butterbeer themed treat in town, and we discuss everything coming to Universal this summer. Hey everybody from Universal Orlando. We are out here today because there is a bunch of new things that we need to talk about. All of the summer announcements are out. We know what's going to be happening this summer at Universal. We also have to renew our annual passes, so we're going to do that first. And as we're making our way into City Walk, the Quiet Flight Surf Shop and Cinnabon are all closed now. You can see all the construction walls are up. I believe Cinnabon has a place where they're actually selling some of the food, but the actual location is going to be closed. Elevators are still open to go up to the second level, but that iconic surfboard photo op is gone.
We stopped over at Guest Relations and renewed our pass. It literally took like 5 minutes. It was the quickest thing ever. And because we renewed, we get 15 months. So you get 3 months free when you renew. Not when you buy a new annual pass, but when you renew one, you get 3 months free right now. So that's like a steal.
It's a great deal. Mm-hmm. And because the Kentucky Derby, I believe, is this weekend, we have a photo op out here with a couple of jockeys. And here we are, Universal Studios Florida. Looks like there's some sort of cheerleading competition that's going to be taking place here, but we're not here for that. We're here for some updates. Starting off here in Hollywood, the Mystery Machine is out. Also looks like Marilyn is getting in her ride. Look at that car. That is awesome. Good timing. You have to come to Universal like earlier in the day because a lot of the characters are gone like once it hits like 4 o'clock. And across the street you have the Scooby-Doo gang. There's Fred, Scooby, and Shaggy. Over here in the Five and Dime is where the Halloween Horror Nights merchandise is. Because a lot of people didn't like the orange shirts, they came out with a black shirt, also black light reactive. So if you like the design of this, just didn't like the orange shirt, they have it in black. Also in the Five and Dime is where they sell some of the props. Looks like they have some Mardi Gras 2024 signs available here for purchase. And it's not Annual Pass Holder Appreciation Month, they're just doing some bonus benefits right now that started a couple of days ago. And one of them is this button. They brought back the AP buttons. This one says, partying since 1999. You can get it over at the Five and Dime or over in the Pass Holder Lounge on the Islands of Adventure side. Today's a bit of a sad day here at Universal Studios because the last remaining original character in the parks, Labby the Cabie, has their last shift today. So today's the last day that you'll ever see Labby the Cabie greeting you as you make your way into Universal Studios. We had to come out and see him one more time. Like I said, it's kind of sad. Like, this is the last original character that they had left in the parks. It's something that made like Universal special. They had the citizens over at the entrance of Islands of Adventure too. Those are no longer here, so it seems like a lot of these budget cuts are happening within entertainment, so we had to make sure we see Labby one last time. And there they are. There's actually 2 out today. Looks like we have some of the leadership team coming to say goodbye to one of them. We're just hanging out here watching the cabbies interact with all the guests. It's really something special. This is definitely something that's going to be missed in the front of the park. Really cool to see 2 of them. I don't think I've ever seen 2 of them out at once. Maybe it's for like the last day, but they're having such a great time. Gonna miss Labby for sure. Over here at Schwab's Pharmacy, they're celebrating the 138th anniversary of Coca-Cola. They have all these different new floats. Alex loves floats, so we're gonna stop in Schwab's. I don't think we've ever been here.
Okay, so my excuse for anything now is that the baby wanted it. So the baby wanted a root beer float, so we went into Schwab's Pharmacy, which we've never been in before actually. It was our first time in there, and we got a nice root beer vanilla float.
No whipped cream.
No whipped cream, yeah. They had 3 different flavors. I think there was like a chocolate cherry and then like a strawberry one, but I just went with the classic. And it's really good. I mean, it just tastes like your average root beer float, but I love those, so I haven't had one in like years.
Yeah, and today's like the perfect day. It is so hot out.
It's so hot. And you could have gotten it in like a souvenir Coca-Cola cup, but we're not going to use that, so I just got it in the regular. But we did get rosary beads with Coca-Cola. That's what it looks like, at least, but they gave us little necklaces.
So while we're over here, I figured we would look at the second version of the speculation map that was released by Horror Night Nightmares. A couple of changes versus the first version. We'll start down here with what it looks like, it's still going to be a house themed to South America. Now, whether that's South American monsters, we'll have to wait and see. The next one, that symbol has been changed to a female bride of Frankenstein. So maybe it'll be like Lisa Frankenstein or just other Universal monsters, maybe like a whole bride house. Could be interesting. I'd be down for that. The Ghostbusters is still here to stay. Above that, looks like that is going to be a quiet place. Right next door is still the original house, which is rumored to be themed to Major Sweets, the scare zone from a couple of years back. There's an unknown original, which is in the Fast and the Furious location. Over at tent number 3, there's a popcorn icon, and I am very, very curious about this. Now, this could be a number of different things. I have no idea. Could it be something that has to do with the director or the usher? Does it have something to do with a carnival theme? Are we going to get like a Jack versus Oddfellow house over here? Below that, at tent number 4, this is another movie house, and it has a lantern, so my guess is this is going to be Insidious. Tent number 2 has a split black and white house. Not really sure what this one's going to be. We know it's going to be an original, but that's kind of as far as I know. And then tent number 1, also there's another design there, which is going to be an original house. So very, very curious to see how this progresses over the next couple. Look, there's an HHN house over here. Oh, wait a minute. It's just the cheerleading competitions, which is probably equally as scary. And there goes Cabie, packing up shop one final time. Looks like in front of Louis, they have the statue that's here under construction. And then speaking of construction, this walkway that leads from the Starbucks over to the Transformers ride is all closed because they're doing the final touches on the prep for the new nighttime show that's coming this summer. Without looking too much behind the walls, just kind of through this little opening, you can see they're building a brand new platform for the nighttime show.
Debuting June 14th at Universal Studios Florida is Cinesational. The waters of Universal Studios Florida Lagoon will come to life with an all-new nighttime show. The exhilarating new show will celebrate the emotional power of music by leveraging the iconic scores and scenes from blockbuster films that have inspired Universal Orlando's past, present, and future attractions, including Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, Jurassic World, Jaws, Shrek, Ghostbusters, Trolls, Back to the Future, Universal Monsters, Transformers, How to Train Your Dragon, E.T., Fast and the Furious, the Super Mario Brothers movie, Minions, The Mummy, and King Kong.
The Next Level Lagoon show will feature 228 fountains that reach heights of up to 131 feet, incredible 4K projection mapping, an original composition featuring newly arranged scores crafted to each scene, and more than 600 drones, all coming together to envelop guests in a breathtaking display of unforgettable cinematic moments. The thing that I'm the most excited about for this show is the use of drones. Obviously, the fountains are going to be really cool, the new technology that they use for the projection mapping. I loved the choice of the movies that they're putting in here, like all classic vintage Universal movies from attractions and shows that used to be here too, so it'll be kind of a nod to Universal's past. But the drones are going to be amazing. I have a feeling this is going to be like Universal's version of World of Color, so we'll just have to wait and see. And just a heads up, Alcatraz is currently closed for renovations, but right outside they have this pop-up tent, kind of like an HHN or Mardi Gras style, where you can get all your favorite drinks. Heading into Diagon Alley, it's time for one of the best reveals in all theme parks. Look at that. Amazing. Always love coming in here. Not too crowded right now. But we're gonna head to the back. They have a new butterbeer tree. So over here at the Hopping Pot, they have a brand new butterbeer ice lolly, and we love all things butterbeer, so we had to come and try this out. It looks so good.
It has like a hard shell on the outside, and then like the ice cream's on the inside. It tastes like butterbeer, it tastes like butterscotch. It's really nice on like a hot day like today, but I think I still prefer the butterbeer ice cream. That's like my favorite. But this is still good too. You can definitely have taste like the what's the topping made of? Like the
that like foam topping that's usually on it?
Yeah, you could definitely taste that in here. Cause that I feel like gives more like vanilla-y like vibes. And you can definitely taste that in here. It's good. Like if you like butterscotch, you'll like it. But yeah, I think I still prefer either like the frozen butterbeer or the butterbeer ice cream.
Now the question is, what is the superior version of butterbeer? For
I just
you.
told you.
You like the frozen the best, like over the hot and the regular?
Yeah. I do like the hot. I like all versions. But I think the frozen is my favorite, and then the ice cream also.
It's already melting, and it's not even like the thick of the summer. So if you're gonna get this, find a place to eat it, and eat it really, really fast. It's honestly not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna taste a little bit more like the actual butterbeer. Like Alex said, it definitely tastes more butterscotch than it does butterbeer. Also kind of has like a little bit of like a funky aftertaste to it. Maybe it's just me. Not my favorite butterbeer treat. Not bad, and on a hot day like today, I would 100% get this again, but I am with Alex. I would definitely lean towards getting like an actual butterbeer. Get a frozen butterbeer on a hot day. That's a little bit better than this. This is still pretty good though. And I do like the fact that they are trying to make new butterbeer treats. They had like the fudge, now they have this bar, they have butterbeer ice cream that came out a couple of years back as well, so I'm always down for new butterbeer things. This one just wouldn't be at the top of my list. And while we're over here in the Wizarding World, this is going to be taking place on the other side over in Hogsmeade, but on June 14th, there's a new nighttime projection show that's debuting called Hogwarts Always. On select nights, guests visiting the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade will delight in the nighttime extravaganza Hogwarts Always, an incredible new projection show that will take guests on a journey through iconic moments of a school year at Hogwarts, all set against the majestic backdrop of Hogwarts Castle. From supply shopping in Diagon Alley and the exhilarating ride aboard the Hogwarts Express, to participating in the sorting ceremony, celebrating the House Cup winner, and so much more, this visually stunning experience promises to captivate witches, wizards, and muggles of all ages. The show will also feature 4 different endings that celebrate each Hogwarts house and will culminate with a colorful pyrotechnic display. As we're passing the future home of Dreamworks Land, we have the opening date for this new offering as well. This will also open on June 14th, 2024. Get ready to play in a colorful, imaginative new land at Universal Studios Florida. Meet Shrek and splash into swamp, scream with laughter on the Troller Coaster, and learn kung fu moves with Poe. Inside will be the Trolls Troller Coaster, Poe Live, which is a digital meet and greet with Poe, and Shrek's Swamp Meet, where you can meet Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey. There will also be a new live show called Dreamworks Imagination Celebration.
I'm excited to see like Dreamworks Land. I think it's going to be cute, and it's definitely something that's needed here at Universal because there's not a ton to do for little kids.
Yeah.
So the Troller Coaster will be a great new like option for them. And then of course like I'm even excited for Shrek. So.
I missed that Donkey meet and greet. The fact that we're going to get that back, I'm excited.
I know, me too.
All right, now it is time to talk about the new offering that I am probably the most excited about, and that is the Universal Mega Movie Parade. A lot of our old school Universal favorites, E.T., Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, are returning in this parade. So let's see what it's going to be all about. Beginning July 3rd, some of the most beloved stories from Universal's films will leap off the screen and land on the streets of Universal Studios Florida for the Mega Movie Parade, a spectacular celebration of iconic movies E.T., Back to the Future, Jaws, Ghostbusters, Jurassic World, Illumination's Minions and Sing, and DreamWorks Animation's Trolls and Kung Fu Panda. It will be Universal Orlando's biggest daytime parade to date and combine 13 brand new floats, nearly 100 performers, including dancers, skaters, stilt walkers, toy performers, and more, and special effects to create a jaw-dropping experience. Now this is what I'm most excited for. Guests will watch in awe as they see the massive 16-foot Stay Puft Marshmallow Man atop the Ghostbusters float, the colorful Catterbus and giant rainbows on the vibrant Trolls float, a live marching drumline perform the iconic movie score of Jaws, and for the epic finale, a gyrosphere, raptors, and the fierce Tyrannosaurus Rex aboard the Jurassic World float, and so much more. Okay, now you know how excited I was when they released the giant, like, blow-up lawn decoration of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, I was joking that it's just gonna be that attached to a float.
Now imagine seeing the real thing, or like a Universal version of that. It's gonna be amazing. As someone that loves the Ghostbusters, you love the Ghostbusters too. The fact that they're coming back to the park and they're gonna be featured in this parade and have an amazing float, I'm so excited.
I know, I am too. And there's so many fun things that are coming to Universal this summer, but I think I have to say that the parade is what I'm most excited about. I'm excited about the Lagoon show too, but I'm really excited to see this parade.
It's been a while since there's been a daytime parade, and if you've been to Mardi Gras, if you've seen the parade in the past, if you've seen the Christmas parade, you know that Universal knows how to put on a damn good parade. So when you take the theming of some of your favorite movies and attractions and shows that used to be here, everyone says they miss Jaws, they miss Ghostbusters, they miss Back to the Future. While they're not coming back as attractions, the fact that we're getting them back in some way to enjoy them, it just shows Universal listens to the fans.
I was just gonna say that. I think that the fans are really gonna appreciate all the classics coming back. It's just so nostalgic to so many people. And like Matt said, I like that Universal really listens to us. And I know they're not coming back as attractions, of course, but at least they're gonna be in the parks in some capacity.
Yeah, I can't wait. There's gonna be a pass holder preview. They haven't put out any of the information about pass holder previews yet, so as soon as we find that out, we'll be sure to share that in an upcoming video and over on our Instagram, but we need to stay on top of that because I need to see that preview of that parade. And speaking of the parade, in between the horror makeup show and Cafe La Bamba, this is where the parade kicks off. They've added the parade gates back over here as well. You can see those two giant gates. They are back, which means the parade is coming soon. And the summer tribute store is going to be returning to Studio Styles over here in Hollywood. It's not going to be in New York, and there's already a little Easter egg in the window. There is Earl the Squirrel hanging out, waiting for the new tribute store to open. All right, that's gonna do it for our visit here to Universal Studios to talk about all of the new things coming this summer. It is gonna be a truly epic summer here at Universal. If you're thinking about coming down, if you're coming to Orlando, highly recommend you carve out some time and check these things out because there's a lot of people out there that complain about the old things of the past no longer being at Universal. They're coming back in different ways, but they're coming back. So it's a great time to come and check it out. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. There's going to be so many new things. I'm so excited, especially for the pass holder previews. We'll be here for those, and I just can't wait. Buckle up, though, because it's going to be a hot summer.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely, I'm so excited for all the new things coming.
I don't have it on today, but it is definitely neck fan season. So the next time you see me in a video, neck fan will be back. Also want to give a very special shout out to Labby the Cabie, whose last day it was here at Universal. It really is a shame that they cut their last original character, but hopefully we see Labby pop up in other ways in the future here at the park. But for the last 10 plus years, he was always there to kind of greet you with a smile, and we're gonna miss that. So Labby, thank you for all the memories, and we hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us today. If you did, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future Universal videos to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.